commentaries, with the gameplays. You know who it is. Trust me, I'm a doctor!
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Matt, aka Faulty Doctor, and today I'm bringing you some Battlefield 3. This is the full release version, finally, and not some beta clips, and I still have some beta clips on my hard drive for no reason anymore, seeing as I've got the full game now, but whatever. And this is some Rush on Tehran Highway, I think the map is, and it's a pretty cool map. I like that some of the maps are at night because then the lighting effects are really nice from the guns and from the explosions and everything. I really like how Battlefield's done that, and overall the graphics are just insane. Like, I put this game in and by default it went straight to ultra high settings at 1080p, and it was like some sort of it was just an instant eyegasm just like playing this game. And like the campaign looks even better. I don't know how they've done it, but this game is just like, it's almost like you're watching a film some parts, especially like when you go to a cutscene. Some of it, like, because you're not controlling it anymore, you could mistake it for a film. And you know, apparently there's this random texture pack you can download as well, which makes everything that little bit cleaner and crisper. I haven't found out where to download it yet for the PC, but I know it's available on like the Xbox Live Marketplace and the PlayStation Network store for free. It's just like a 1 GB download, and I've seen a huge difference on people playing it on like the PS3 and Xbox, where I've seen like comparisons without the texture upgrade and with the texture upgrade, and that makes a huge difference. So if you haven't got that yet and you play on console, I recommend looking into it and trying to get that, because then you might be able to scrape some graphics which are nearly as sexy as the PC graphics. And I'm not trying to be a PC fanboy here, but the game was designed for PC gamers, and you know, Battlefield is just generally better on PC. It always has been. Just in the way it's designed, and you know, the keyboard and mouse are just good for shooters. I just prefer it, but that's personal preference. When you're actually talking about the base game, the PC does run games better because you can support higher graphics, seeing as the PS3 and Xbox hardware, the actual like Xbox or the actual PS3, they haven't changed how they've built it in the last sort of 5 or 6 years. So my PC is very, very new. All the parts are from this year, so obviously I can run games at higher settings, or higher frame rates at least, than a console can. That's what I mean when I say that it's better on PC. Most games are for that reason alone. But I'm not here to talk about like PC versus console or all that, because they're all good, they're all fun, we're all gamers, we're all just having fun here. So I'm gonna just sort of sit around talking about Battlefield 3, and I don't normally like just chatting on about the gameplay, but this is some pretty sexy sniper gameplay. And I'm using the SV98, I think, with the 7x scope that you get by default. I hadn't unlocked any more attachments for it, and the first time I used this gun I actually didn't like it very much. I really liked the SV98 in Bad Company 2, but I chucked it on in Battlefield 3, and I did not like it, because to me it felt, well, it took 2 bullets to kill, and I felt that using the SVD or the MK11, the 2 sort of starting snipers, you know, those were also 2-shot kills, but they were semi-automatic, so I was using them for a bit. But then I went back to the SV98 and I realised that actually if you use it properly, then it's a much better weapon. So you'll see near the middle of this gameplay, I get a really, really nice little kill feed / kill streak going on, and I'll probably upload that on its own. I might have already uploaded it, but this is the gameplay I got it from, basically, if you've already seen it. It's pretty damn sexy. I got another sweet kill feed with the sniper on the beta, where I basically just flanked that team, came up behind them and got about 7 people in the same kill feed. That was in the beta though. This is a very, very similar situation in the full release game, and I have no idea when it's going to come up because I'm not watching my gameplay as I talk. I'm just recording my commentary, and however long my commentary is, that's how much of the gameplay I'm going to cut out for you guys to watch. And another small note, I've sped up the gameplay a little bit, because everyone knows that Battlefield games last a bit longer than sort of Call of Duty games, and I'd like to fit as much of the same game as I can into the same video. So what I've done is I've sped up the entire game by maybe 10 or 15%, I really don't know yet, it depends how long this commentary goes for. But when I get to a really interesting bit, when I get to a good bit, I'm gonna put it back into normal speed and let you guys watch the sort of real-time speed bit if I get a really good clip, like what I was talking about with the sniper kill feed. When that bit comes up, or if it's already passed, I really don't know how far through the gameplay it is. You are going to be watching that in real-time speed, and you will see just how unaware these people were. And I think like part of the reason I was able to get that sort of kill feed was because my secondary, because I used my secondary for a bit of it, that was silenced, so they wouldn't have noticed I was behind them for a bit of it. But they have no excuse for not realizing me when I was just blasting away with my sniper. So I don't know, just some pretty funny unaware enemies led me to a pretty nice kill streak, kill feed, kill whatever. Anyway, there's another bit in this gameplay which I don't know if I'll keep in, but it's some stuff I was recording for a tank guide I'm gonna do. I'm gonna basically do little vehicle guides for all the vehicles, and in this gameplay there's a bit where I'm just sitting in a tank sort of demonstrating some of the different things, because I'm going to use that footage later in a sort of tank how to use drive guide thing. And I'm going to do the same with helicopters and with the jets. So I'll pretty much be just teaching everyone that's new to the game how to fly the jets most effectively, how to fly the helicopters most effectively, the best sort of strategies to evade incoming rockets and things like that. You know, all the kind of stuff that you guys will need to know if you want to be having fun in the jets, not just crashing them off the end of the runway. And I've seen quite a few people in the game already who have never flown a jet before, and they just sort of go straight up in the air, maybe do some kind of backflip and crash back onto the runway again. Some pretty weird shit happens. I've been flying jets in Battlefield games since 1942. The game Battlefield 1942, not the year 1942, obviously. That would make me fucking ancient. I'll be, what's that, like 70, 80 years old by now? Anyway, whatever, that's completely off topic. But basically I've been flying the jets in Battlefield and the helicopters in Battlefield for a long time, and you know, I probably know as much as anyone about it. I haven't had the most practice of it yet in Battlefield 3, because obviously it's only been out 2 days here in the UK, so I really haven't had much of a chance to get really comfortable with the jets and helicopters in this game. But they're very similar, and I can at least teach you guys the basics and maybe a sort of advanced strategy guide for anyone that wants to learn how to sort of evade rockets without flares and stuff like that. And so look forward to those videos. I'm going to be putting out probably at least 3 videos, one for the jets, one for the helicopters, and one for the tanks. But I might be putting up a 4th video on the jeeps and how to get good flanking routes, how to get around the enemies, good rushing routes for, well, rush, and yeah, just generally how to most effectively use the land vehicles as well as the air vehicles. So I've talked on for long enough now. I'm going to do a sort of review / first impressions video sometime later this week, hopefully. But this has just been a little commentary on how I'm finding the game so far. So hopefully you guys have the game. If you don't, pick it up. It's really fucking good. And yeah, if you guys have an Origin account and you play on the PC, just leave it in the description. I'll add you. Leave it in the comments, sorry, not the description. And I'll add you because I need more people to play with. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.